CNN in trouble over invasive massacre coverage, Thailand government pro-working from home, and a new story about fake mugs. Find out more on today's Good Morning Thailand.
Hello, this is Jay.
I'm Natty.
Hello, I'm Sarah.
Hello.
Hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. This show is brought to you by AAA FX, Andaman Sea Water Park and British International School Phuket. We're going to be talking about some headlines around Thailand today, starting with one of the most main topics that has been circulating in Thailand currently is regarding the massacre that took place last Thursday. Now, CNN is under a lot of fire for their invasive massacre coverage in Thailand. Here's some more information. Thai police are preparing to prosecute reporters from the American news channel CNN for their invasive coverage of the Nong Bua Daycare Center massacre. Authorities claim that they climbed over police tape in and out of the site of the massacre that took the life of 38 people, 24 of them being young children, and filmed video inside. They say that evidence was also tainted in the process of them going inside and filming. Police Lieutenant General Surachat, or Sushat, also known as Big Joke, announced plans to pursue legal action against the 24-hour news network for interfering with the evidence in the massacre case. Interfering with government or police investigation carries a maximum sentence of up to 5 years in prison in Thailand. Big Joke explained that the massacre crime scene is controlled by the Uthai Sawan Sub-District Administrative Office, and they must grant permission before anyone can enter the area of the building. The office filed a criminal complaint today, and Big Joke vowed to follow up on the charges against CNN. Now, CNN, as international PR, has responded on Twitter, and they actually came out with an official statement as well. CNN International issued a statement expressing deep regret for any distress or offense its report on the mass shooting in Nong Bua, Lampu on Thursday had caused, and for any inconvenience they may have caused to the police at such a distressing time for Thailand. Had the team understood the health officials were not authorized to grant such permission, they would not have entered. It was never our intention to contravene any rules, according to their statement. Their team entered the building in good faith to gain a full impression of what transpired and to humanize the scale of the tragedy for the audience, said a statement. Now, the Foreign Correspondents Club of Thailand took to Facebook to condemn the CNN crew's actions. They say the crime scene was clearly marked and CNN knowingly entered anyway. They said it showed a lack of respect for the dead victims and their families following an occurrence that is all too common in the US but exceedingly rare in Thailand. The FCCT said Thailand has been improving its old style of sharing shocking crime scene photos and violence and gore. They condemned the other reporters on the scene for respecting the boundaries of the crime scene, even though photos or videos are immensely sought after in the media and social media. The FCCT further asked if reporters would have broken the rules had they been in the US. This was unprofessional and a serious breach of journalistic ethics in crime reporting. It was not a scoop or an example of penetrating reporting because no other news organization, foreign or local, was prepared to behave in this unethical manner, and any one of them could have done so. Strong comments from the FCCT. Now, the visas of these two CNN reporters have been revoked. Here are some more updates. The Immigration Bureau has withdrawn visas issued for two CNN reporters after they entered the off-limits childcare center where a mass shooting took place, and they entered the country, they entered Thailand on tourist visas, which did not allow them to work in the country. The two could also face other charges. The officer referred to the reporter, who is an Australian citizen, and the cameraman, a British citizen. The two arrived at Suvarnabhumi Airport on Thursday and were permitted to stay until November 19 as tourists. The two are still currently in the country. Now, further updates, we had actually a breaking news update that the two reporters will be fined 5,000 baht and they are going to be leaving the country. This was as per a local news agency. We're still waiting for further details on that. But some other updates regarding the massacre. Conditions of 4 wounded survivors from last Thursday's tragedy are improving. 2 boys and 2 adults are being treated in intensive care units at the Nong Bua Lampu Hospital. And doctors have said that the overall condition of the 4 survivors is satisfactory, and hopefully they will make a full recovery very soon. Pope Francis on Sunday prayed for the grieving families of victims. The Pope recalled the tragedy during his weekly sermon at St. Peter's Square in the Vatican on Sunday. The Sunday prayer was live streamed on the Thai Catholic Media Facebook fan page, and outpour of love has also come from all over the world. And that is so far all the updates and information regarding that topic. Any comments on the CNN part?
I think there was a miscommunication. You know, like Thai style, they say yes, but they won't take responsibility for saying yes.
Yeah.
I think they actually asked someone and they thought that person who was in the crime scene was authorized to give permission, but apparently not.
Yes.
And that's why they were under fire. But still, they were on tourist visa. So anyway, they're in the wrong in this case.
I mean, before we even get started about anything else, they arrived here on tourist visa and they were working. That's not allowed. So anything they do
Gonna
would
be
considered wrong.
Yeah.
But yes, when they got to the site, they were given entry or access to the crime scene by officials who were there who had no authority to give
Exactly.
it. And therefore, they're under fire. But people will have divided opinions and thoughts regarding this. Viewers, you can let us know what your thoughts are. Was CNN wrong? Is this being
Unethical.
Yeah, is it unethical? We'll talk about that and discuss that further later on in the show. For now, we'll take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, we have more stories across Thailand that involve fake monks, as well as stories regarding national parks if you're coming to Thailand. So
It's good to
find
know.
out more after the break. Of investing, but don't know where to start? Ever heard of AAA-FX?
What is AAA-FX?
Good question. Look no further than AAA-FX, your choice for trading and investing. Low commissions and spread with fast execution. They're trustworthy and have been offering services since 2008. You can invest using various deposit methods, including crypto, with negative balance protection and 100% matching deposit bonus. Choose AAA-FX and enter the lucrative market of trading. Visit AAA-FX.com. Welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand, and this show is brought to you by AAA-FX, investing and trading made easier than ever. Visit their website, link in the description below. If you're into cryptocurrency, if you're into foreign exchange, or just trading in general, be responsible though. Invest only what you can afford to lose if you're not experienced. Be responsible, do the right thing. Also, we have a new Thaiger member. Sorry, and his name is Suthep Panbunmi.
A Thai.
He is a Thai. I think
Is it our first?
no, possibly the second.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
It's strange, but I actually know pretty much the names of all of our members. And yes,
good
he
memory.
is the second full Thai member. So thank you very much,
ขอบคุณ
Suthep.
ค่ะ
Appreciate you supporting the channel and joining the Thaiger family.
Welcome.
All right. Let's address a poll we actually sent out early last week or midweek. And this was regarding about places in Thailand. So we asked the question, among the many places in Thailand, we found that the best ones to currently retire in are Phuket, Hua Hin, Chiang Mai, Koh Samui, and Pattaya. If you had only to pick one of these options, where would you decide to retire and why?
I'm curious.
26% said Pattaya.
I'm not surprised.
24% said Chiang Mai. 19% said Hua Hin. Tied for third place was Hua Hin and Phuket, both on 19%.
Okay.
So Phuket and Hua Hin. And in last place was Koh Samui. Now, I have some good shouts from other people. IK Nigel said Ao Nang Krabi is where I rest my head for 9 months of the year before COVID. He said, small community, easier to navigate, very similar to Phuket in the 1970s, 2 hours from the main international airport, less hectic. Ao Nang Krabi, have you ever been?
Long time ago, like over 10 years.
Very nice. Yeah, it's like the very slow life.
Yeah, more quiet than
Extreme.
Phuket.
Yeah, I liked it. I enjoy Krabi. It's a very nice place. Michael Maynard said, actually, I'm retired in Pattaya since February this year. My first requirement was to be able to live in a condo on a beach with a view. That comes with it. Second, I want to be close to a somewhat a large city. I'm living the dream in Pattaya. Merci.
Oh, wow. Well,
Well, is it Michael or Michelle?
is he what?
Is it Michelle
His
Maynard? Well, Michael or Michelle, please correct me. I'm going to go with Michelle for now because of the way it's spelled,
Okay.
Michel. But Pattaya, good place to live.
A lot of people like it, and I understand. It's
Yeah.
very convenient. It's close to Bangkok.
Yeah.
It's close to the airport. It's cheaper than Bangkok.
And it's the sea view condos.
Yes, there's a lot of condos, to be fair, there with good views.
What
So
I pay to stare at a building, people pay to stare at the sea.
I
in
really cut you deep with that one.
Yeah. The actual Max says, personally, I'd like to retire out near Kanchanaburi.
Oh, that's nice. More like nature, forest, waterfall kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Have you been to Kanchanaburi?
I have not.
It's actually really nice and have good history, like World War II.
I feel like I might have been there on like a school trip at some point of my life. But
yeah,
I've
yeah.
forgotten.
Usually they take you for residential there.
Oh, well. I need to refresh my memory of Kanchanaburi. All right, for now, let's move on with some more headlines and topics around Thailand. Starting off with the government is very pro work from home here in Thailand.
Yeah.
And rightfully so, because it's flooding in most places.
So yes, during COVID, I think they allowed people to work from home, like
Yeah.
the state officials and stuff like that. But then after COVID got better, they forced everyone to go back to work. So now they made it official that now state officials can work. There's an option. It's not like, okay, everyone can do that. It's an option for people to work from home, and it has gone into effect on Friday, and it's now announced on the Royal Gazette, which makes it very official. The regulation was issued to allow flexibility in the government's work to maximize efficiency. I think the reason they did it this time is not about the pandemic anymore, but like you said, it's the flood, and it has been raining like crazy this past weekend and the past week, I would say. And working from home is subject to approval from the department heads, and in some cases, officials may instead be assigned to go work at co-working spaces to make sure that they're actually working. But this arrangement should not hurt the efficiency, the productivity, or the agency's ability to provide services to the public. However, this regulation only applies to state agencies, but not local administrative organizations, state enterprises, or public organizations. So it's not covered for everyone, only state officials and only some departments. At least it's a good start. They're doing something. A lot of places are doing like 4 days work.
What do you think about working from home? I'm asking you because you used to work from home before you
For 2
joined
years.
here.
And
For 2 years.
Yeah, I was just at home. I actually
Did you like that lifestyle?
I did, but that's because during that time also there was no point going out because everything was either closed or it's like scary to be outside because my parents are older. I don't want to be at risk. But now things are getting better, and I think going outside like boosts my creativity and also changes my mood than just like staying at home and staring at the screen and then the next thing I know it's 5 or 6. And plus at home I don't think there's boundaries, like you just keep on working. There is no like, okay, now it's time to go home and that's the end. So I'd say I missed that, but I think in terms of creativity it's good to come outside and meet other people and talk to people.
Yeah.
Have you worked from home during the pandemic or anything?
Yeah.
Yes?
I worked from home while I was unemployed.
No, I mean during the pandemic.
Yeah, I was unemployed. I was at home. I was trying to work. I mean, yes, technically, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, we all tried to work from home, right? We all tried our best. Before I joined the Thaiger, I used to be employed by myself. I used to run my own company, and my office was actually at my home.
Yeah.
So.
And do you
That
think it's
work
good?
from home was natural for me because when office is at home, it's, the same. However, now that I've moved to Bangkok, the Bangkok office of Thaiger is absolutely amazing. I think it's a lot more efficient. It's a lot more faster. Bangkok in general is faster when you're ordering equipment, when you're going to meet people, when you're trying to meet big companies. In Phuket, you have to wait for everything. 3-day delivery. If you order some
it's
equipment.
different, yeah.
If they'll, sponsors or officials will come meet you the next time they visit
Yeah,
Phuket.
it's not convenient.
Yeah, if you need to go to any seminar, any event, you need to travel to Bangkok and fly. So
I think this will spoil
work-wise,
you though.
it's great.
It
What?
will make you so used to convenience that when
Being
you
in
go,
Bangkok?
yeah,
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
But if I had the choice, then yeah. So I would. I'm fine with working from home. I'm also fine working in a corporate, like office environment.
that's good. Let us know what you think.
All right, before we take a quick break, let's discuss national parks. Now, this can be negative or positive depending on how you look at it. Now, Thailand's 5 national parks, they've raised their entry fee for foreigners
By 100%.
by 100%.
How can it be good? though? I don't know how to make. I don't know how to make it look good.
Okay.
So the Department of National Park, Wildlife and Plant Conservation has posted on their Facebook page to
Yeah.
officially announce the new entry fees from September 30th, and the prices for foreigners has increased by 100%, whereas the prices for Thai people remain the same.
Yeah.
So some examples here: the Khao Yai National Park, which is in the central province of Nakhon Ratchasima or Korat, Prachinburi, Saratburi, and Nakhon Nayok. The adult price for foreigners is now 400 baht. I think from before it was like 200. And for children is 200 baht, whereas the Thai prices remain the same.
At least give the children for free.
No, that didn't happen here. And also, Got Lam Yan, Got Samet National Park in the eastern province of Rayong, whereas there's Got Talu, Got Gudi, Got Kham, Got Gruai is adult is 300 baht, and for children's 150. And the Got Ang Thong National Park, which is in Surat Thani, also the prices has increased to 300 baht and 150 baht for children. And the other places like in Krabi, where is that Got Ro, Got Ngai, Got Ha, Got PP, all those big islands is now 400 baht and 200 baht for children. However, the parks near Hua Hin, which is pretty famous too, which is Gang Krachan, Guiburi, Khao Samroi Yot, the prices remain the same, which is around 100 to 300 baht, depending where.
So basically, 5 famous national parks have raised their entry
Exactly.
fees by 100% just for foreigners.
Just before the high season.
Just before the high season. But look, the only positive spin I can put on this is that when you convert it in your local currency in dollars or pounds or euros, it's not crazy expensive.
It's
right?
not, but I don't think it's about the money. It's about.
It's never been about the money. It's about dual
how they
pricing.
feel.
It's about
Exactly. Why is it fair?
discrimination,
Even
leaving a
I'm
bad
as a
taste
local,
in
I
your
feel
mouth.
bad. Like I go with a foreigner. Let's say I get in for free and they have to pay 200 baht, and I feel like it's not fair. Like
most
why?
people do. Most Thai nationals do. They feel bad, and they even argue with the
Yeah.
security or the administration there. Be like, why? They're with me. They're my friends. They speak Thai. They've been here for years. Why?
Yeah, no.
Why are you charging them double?
Even
But-
children.
Yeah.
Like foreigner, like
Yeah.
foreign children and Thai children, they.
Yeah, this is an ongoing topic forever and
Yeah.
ever in Thailand. Dual pricing, discrimination. Some people find it extremely distasteful.
Yeah.
Where some people are okay with it and don't mind. A lot of countries have tourism tax, tourism fee.
But not dual pricing. I haven't
but
experienced
not
much
dual
of,
pricing.
yeah, of
Should they
that.
charge everyone the same?
I think so.
Yeah,
Like
no
let's say
Thai person
100
will
baht.
ever go.
That's true. But still, like, okay, 50 baht, but for all. That
Yeah.
would be fair. But that won't make
I wonder
enough.
what was their reasoning. Like, what?
Nothing. It's just like, oh, now
If
we
anything,
need.
they're just going to annoy a few people. But I think people will still go. 200
sure.
baht to enter a national
For
park.
sure.
People traveling thousands of miles coming to Thailand, an extra 100 baht's not going to stop them from going into the national park. But once again, it's about the
Principle.
feeling. It's about the concept.
Yeah, I agree. Well, just a heads up. So
Yes.
when you see a higher price, don't get shocked. It's actually official. And it's not that much. It's just by 100%.
Not that much.
I mean, you're
Sarah,
saying it's not much.
How dare you?
It's like 300 baht is what, $10?
Not even.
Yeah, now.
It's like 80 now.
Yeah. So there you go.
Wait, sorry.
No,
How much
it's
did you
more.
say? $100.
No, 100 baht is.
Oh, $10. It's like
300 baht is
$8.
$10.
I think it's like $8, isn't
But
it?
300 baht is $10. I think, if I'm not wrong, on average,
Yes, you're right.
depending on the
You're right.
exchange rate.
Anyways,
Yeah.
it's little.
But
if you
yes,
convert
dual
it.
pricing at its best right now.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself that I really didn't want to talk about that story because I
we're
feel
just
like
stating
it's
facts,
at the
though.
wrong time. But yeah, it is what it is. Look, yeah, sometimes we just have to talk about news that we don't agree with, but
I agree. Just
That's
an
that.
update.
we're going to take another quick break. Once we come back from the break, we'll be talking about fake monks and, of course, the Andaman Sea coast set for UNESCO recognition. Find out more after the break. Welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand, and this show is brought to you by British International School Phuket. Did you know that they have an international soccer football festival?
Yeah, it's soon, right?
Yes, I hate calling it Soccer Sevens, but it's an international football festival, a football tournament rather, on the 25th and 26th of November.
November?
Yeah, and the Thaiger will be there.
Ooh.
That's right.
Are you excited?
We're going to be there for a week.
Nice.
We're going
It's
to
like
be
going
doing
home
GMT
for you.
Live, baby. GMT Live from BISP starting 21st, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you excited? It's like going home for you.
Not really. I'm not a person who likes to go back and visit. You know, like a lot of my
Really?
friends sometimes like, they go back to the university like again and again. I'm like, guys, get over it. Just move on with your lives.
Yeah, but
10
some people like to go back.
After a 10-year reunion one time, you know, yeah, sure, it's nice to see, oh, you're still here, you old goat. You know, when you meet one of your professor.
No, maybe
I'm
it's good
kidding, by the way.
memories. I'm kidding. After all that, I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
It's just for comic relief. But,
Sure.
it's nice to go back after 10 years to catch up, to see where your friends are, alumni, teachers, professors. But yeah, there's people I know that just go back way too often. It's like, hey, man.
Why though? What was their
just get
reason? I'm
over it.
curious.
I don't know. They go for like alumni meetings and this and that. I'm like, you got to find something else. Like, I don't know. That's just a personal opinion. I just don't want to go back to my uni again and again or my high school. But
This time.
this time I'm going I'm going for the first time. I'll be going as not a student. So
I know. This should
it'll
be
cool.
big.
I'll be working for them in a way. I've become
They gave you the
the soup.
education
yeah,
to do this.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
I guess
So
it'll
we'll
be a
see.
mixed reception. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
The headmaster of British International School Phuket now currently used to be my home teacher.
Oh wow.
Back in 10th
that should be
grade.
fun though.
I was there on his first day. Simon Meredith.
Wow.
I was there
Now
on
he
his
should be
first day.
proud.
And he's awesome, by the way. He was like he used to be a helicopter pilot.
Oh wow.
He used to fly planes. Now he's the headmaster.
Oh wow.
Fast forward 15 years. So that'll be fun.
That should be something. Do tell
Anyways,
later though.
Yeah, so we will be visiting British International School Phuket later in November for the international football tournament. So you can stay tuned for that coverage and also visit the school by clicking the link in the description below. All right, let's now talk about fake monks.
Ooh. There's a lot of monks drama
Yeah.
recently in Thailand though.
Yes.
What's it this time?
Well, fake monks have been soliciting cash donations for drug money. I'll try to conclude the story. Basically,
Okay.
what happened in the Rayong province, police raided a temple where Cambodian border hoppers were impersonating monks to collect money for drugs. 5 fake monks were arrested at the Wat Khao Bo Thong in the Klang district yesterday morning, and many others fled and got away. Residents became suspicious when the monks were refusing to take the alms, food, and water that they normally receive. Instead, they wanted cash donations, and they were only accepting monetary donations. And it turned out the reason is because, snacks can't buy drugs, so they wanted money instead. They needed the cold, hard cash. When Rayong police approached the temple, they saw a lot of people start running away to the mountainside trying to hide, and quite a few of them did get away. However, 5 were taken into custody, and the 5 imposter holy men were asked for monk certificates, but none of them could produce them. So, yeah, they confessed to the crime. They confessed that they came from the Cambodian border illegally, and all 5 of them were ordered to leave the temple and the monkhood immediately. They were all drug tested as well, and 2 of them were found to be on yaba, which is methamphetamine. And the monks said they bought the drugs for 40 baht a dose, apparently.
Wow.
Yes.
Apparently that's expensive because right now I see in the Thai media they're reporting that one yaba costs like 5 baht.
That's nuts.
I know.
Anyways, I hope the police continue to crack down on events like this. And of course, especially people, at this time of a lot of people visiting the temple and, paying merit, sending out their prayers, especially what Thailand's been to recently. There's no room for things like this. Fake monks soliciting donations for drug money. Like, I'm glad these men were caught, and I hope the police catch the rest of them as well and do a crackdown on all of this.
Makes me wonder how many fake monks are there. It's just so easy to pretend to be a monk here.
Yeah, I guess.
That's a problem.
Temples don't refuse refugees and strays, so if they come in, they can pretend to be monks to ordinary people outside. Oh well.
It's a bigger
as long as people are aware of it, information and education helps us all. All right, our last topic for today is regarding the Andaman Sea coast.
Some good
because
news.
It's getting UNESCO recognition. Why?
Yeah, so 3 conservation areas in the Andaman Sea are to be nominated for UNESCO recognition, and this is from the Natural Resources and Environment Minister who gave us this good news. The island prepared to welcome will be open for tourists on October 15th, and the minister was inspecting and maintenance and waste collection around the island. And reports said that the ministry plans to propose the Andaman Sea Nature Reserves to UNESCO, which is an area of around 30,000 square kilometers, which covers 3 Andaman coastal provinces of Ranong, Phang and Phuket. And the nomination process will be finished by February next year, so a few months. The area, which include Khao Lak, the Similan Islands, and Surin Island, is basically very beautiful if you've ever been there.
Similan's
amazing. Yeah, it's like there's many untouched locations as well where hardly any tourists go because you need a boat or a local to take you. And there's beautiful views, wild animals in the rainforest, and you can see like local lifestyle, and it's like a really nice relaxing place by the beach. So they're studying for preparations for the diving season, which is coming up, the high season. And they want to make sure that there is limited number of boats and tourists, and that there is no outboard boats which are not permitted to carry divers in, so they can limit the number and keep the place beautiful and healthy after being closed for a long time. And so by February we should know if it's registered or not, but that's some good news. And if you're coming here after October 15th, good news for you too, that you can visit the islands.
Congratulations.
That's good news. After being closing for I think 2 years, nearly 2 years.
Similan?
Yeah, that area.
Was Similan closed for 2 years? I don't think so. I
That
think it was
area,
open
the
for a while.
Andaman
Okay,
beach.
that area, yeah.
But now it's fully open.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take our last break. Once we come back from the break, we'll be addressing some of your feedback and comments. So we'll be back right after this. Welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand, and this show is brought to you by Andaman Water Park. What better way to spend your afternoon than at a water park in the sunny paradise island of Phuket? So visit Andaman Water Park next time you're in Phuket. It's a great time. All right. Let's
welcome
now welcome to the chat.
the
voice of God.
oh wow, extra today.
I would. Oh man, you gotta let me know when I have to interrupt.
You gotta just go in.
First, gotta shout out to Sick Puppy. He's been a member for 15 months now.
Sick
Ooh.
puppy. Thank you very
you,
much
Sick
for
Puppy.
supporting the channel. You dirty dog, you.
Okay, so wait, before I get on to the comments of the topics today,
Yeah.
I had to say this because someone I don't know if the person heard it from somewhere or they're spreading rumors, but someone called Nong said, I heard they fired Natty. Because
Well-
Natty hasn't been here for a few days.
I've tried
no.
to call her all weekend. Called
Natty
this
does
morning.
not
I was
love
like,
us.
Natty, where are you? She refuses to pick up. She even hangs up on me. Now she's blocked my number. So
Oh no, that's not true.
that's not true. She's on holiday. So
She's still on holiday.
For whoever who missed it, I told you guys that please bear with us. Natty is on a well-deserved holiday for the first time ever. So we're trying to be as polite and nice to her as possible by not contacting her.
Yes.
But we do miss you, Natty, if you're watching.
do.
Of course she's watching the
I
show.
think so,
right?
for sure.
She better be.
I hope
But,
so.
She's enjoying somewhere, far, far away on Paradise Island somewhere, sipping on coconuts. One Natty Warisa.
So jelly.
Yes.
Okay, now moving on to the topics from today. Someone asked in the comment section, are the reporters being sued or CNN as a whole?
I
Or
don't
the-
think so.
No, I believe, I'm not actually sure. I think
got
it's the
fined.
reporters. I think it's the reporters because they're the ones who arrived in Thailand on tourist visa and did the thing. But like the update goes, we still have updates coming in, but the last update we received from local news sources was that they were each going to be fined 5,000 baht
Okay.
and being kicked out of the country.
Yeah, but they're willing to leave straight away. So
Yeah. Well, if I were them, I would
Yeah, me
leave
too.
as soon as possible. Their
Exactly.
number one priority is to get out of the country and then
I
talk
agree.
later.
I agree.
But for now, yeah, we're still waiting on for any information if CNN is actually going to be in trouble.
When you talked about the survey, Sick Puppies chose Pattaya for
Of
the
course he did.
beaches.
Yeah.
No, because he's there, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what would you guys choose among the 5 options?
Chiang Mai.
Me too,
Ooh.
for sure. No
I would-
brainer.
I would go back to Hua Hin.
It's just.
It was nice
quiet.
there. Yeah. And some people here in the office would say Phuket.
Sure.
For the work from home policy for state officials, James Geyer said, working from home is good, but there is a camaraderie that builds with fellow workers, seeing them in person. So a balance of working from home and working at the office is best.
I
So
agree.
hybrid mode
I
would be
agree.
better.
Yeah, camaraderie, that's a great word. I think that's absolutely right. When you're working with people in a team, especially like us, often when I feel lazy, we all have moments where we feel lazy. We need that extra oomph, we need that motivation, and you've got your buddy or your teammate that you don't want to let them down because they're there for you. And that's what it's all about. Yeah.
Yes. And then someone commented, office politics, gossiping, and the traffic. They would hate going to work in the office, so they'd rather stay home.
That's true. The traffic part is very true.
Yes.
Especially during this rainy season. Traveling is hard. Even with a car or public transportation, it doesn't help really.
It doesn't even help using the BTS or MRT because that place
Exactly.
gets crowded as well because everyone thinks the same. Like, oh, if I can't use private transportation, I might as well just go by the BTS or MRT. And then it gets crowded. So, yeah.
Vicious cycle.
For the national parks raising their prices, some people commented that they see no reason to visit the parks when they come to Thailand. Like, it's not necessarily the first thing they think of visiting when they come to Thailand. So
Yeah.
I think they weren't that concerned about the price. And then Kazna commented that 15 Australian dollars is crazy expensive and it is distasteful and racist.
Even Thai people, like Jay said, have a strong feeling against this. So it's not like we agree, but
Yeah.
it's more than us, you know?
Yeah. I'm like, we've been talking about stories about, taxi price gouging
Yes.
and, even Thai locals getting affected by it and this and that. And like, these are some things we're not proud about
Yeah.
of our country. And like, there's a couple of them that make us look bad. And again, now the national parks, so that's like what, by the government, I'm guessing.
By the government,
And
for
it's
sure.
like really 100% price rise just for the foreigners, just when we're trying to get them back into the country after everything we've been through lately. This was probably decided a long time ago, right? Months ago. But
for sure.
But still, come on. You're going to add that 300 tourism fee On top, you're going to make them pay for more for national parks. Yes, it's not a lot, but do you really need to?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Well, they will have their own reasons for it, you know.
For the amount of visitors they have on a monthly basis, that extra 100 baht will earn them a lot more money,
Yeah.
like a lot of money. And not many people have been visiting the national park, especially during the pandemic, and it still
Yeah.
had to be preserved and, being taken care of.
Maybe this is
So
the way they're making their money back.
I hope they do it at least for a couple of months and then just get rid of it. Even doing it for a couple of months is wrong in my
Yeah,
opinion.
me too.
Just feels wrong. But yeah, I'm not in that position.
Have you guys ever gotten charged with the foreign price? Well, for you, you're
No.
Thai star, so you wouldn't. But Jay, have you ever experienced it?
Yeah, we even did it when we went to the Surat Thani trip.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wasn't even willing to show them my work permit, but when I started speaking to them in Thai, and at least told them like I've been here 20 years and stuff,
And then
they were like, "Oh, it's okay, it's fine." But if you have a work permit, you show them, they'll give you the normal Thai price.
Wait,
Oh,
really?
okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you just show
Oh.
them your work permit. You show them that you're a tax-paying citizen, you're working here, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, time to flex that one. Because recently when I went to Koh Samet, like my Thai friends, they got charged only 20 baht to enter the beach, but then the island, but then I got charged, I think 200 baht.
Oh.
Yeah. They even told us, even the people at the boat that drove us to the island told us, like, you have foreign friends here, right? Just don't say a word. Don't start speaking English. Everyone you just walk in and, like, don't say a word.
Yeah.
But they somehow caught us. I don't know how, but they caught us and then they charged us the foreign price. So, yeah.
You try to get away with it. But people keep telling me, especially, like, I see comments that you've revealed yourself. Where have you revealed yourself on the channel?
I have.
I think apart from the members, nobody has access to your videos. I know you were on Unfiltered with a big T, but I think I saw
Was
a
it
comment from
old video?
Don One or someone. Yeah, but old video, like what old video? I don't remember.
know.
I am not gonna address the old video because
No.
then they can easily search it
Yeah,
up.
but the one that we spoke about on another channel, like that's not there anymore.
No, there's one more video.
Oh no.
When you talked about the fake monks, Tony the Tiger said, Sarah knows from firsthand experience. So, have you ever come across a fake monk?
No, not really. I wouldn't know, right?
Oh.
So they haven't never asked me for money. But yeah, if a monk asked me for money, I would know. Like I would instantly know that it's fake because monks would never ask. Even for food, they're not allowed to request what they want to eat or if they want to drink or anything like that. So if they start requesting for things, then I know instantly they're not a real monk.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, back to revealing me. Apparently that even though the T was on my face last week,
Yeah.
I moved away from the T at one point.
But you had a mask on.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You're
Yeah.
fine. We're
I
fine.
don't know.
We're
Darn,
fine.
you're making me panic for no reason. This.
Moving on.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, that's all I got from the comment section.
All right, cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you do have any questions or more further feedback or comments, you can stick that into the comment section after the live video. A lot of you continue with the live chat after the video's done. That's fine. Enjoy yourselves. But please, if you could take a moment, please comment your thoughts and feedback under the video as well. We look at all the comments. We'll answer as many as we can, as always. And it really helps the engagement.
What's the word today?
Well, click the like button. That's what's the word today. The word today is please click the like button.
Okay.
What? No, that's a long line.
No, obviously not. But please click the like button if you've enjoyed the show so far. We hope you have. And for now, I'd like to say thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
Thank you to Carmel.
Thank you.
Thank you to Patches O'Houlihan. Yes, today behind the buttons, we have Patches O'Houlihan and, of course, Hot. So if you've made it so far, Thaiger family and Thaiger viewers and Thaiger members, and if you're watching this video after the live show and you've made it so far, you are one of the special ones. So today's special word is Patches O'Houlihan.
I knew it. I just knew it because he can't think of anything.
How dare you?
I know, he was
I
just
came
blank.
up with this before the video.
Okay.
Yes, did
sure.
I not?
Yes. Okay. Wow.
Scandalous
So aggressive. But sure.
comments made against myself.
Okay. We just
Absolute
got caught.
shocking and rude behavior. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you have a great Monday. And we'll see you here live once again tomorrow morning. Until then, take care. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thailand.